Welcome all of you here once again for your kind response. Thanks a lot, and I'll keep on working hard for all of you. Let's start the session without any delay. In another one, we are discussing sectional mocks on English. I'll welcome all of you with your names, the way you've said good evening, good evening, good evening. But before that, let me mark the new initiative by Oliveboard, a batch which doesn't have classes but is quite beneficial. Okay, before that, let me say that we have Yoga Day today, if I'm not wrong, 21st of June. Can use the code YOGA, Y-O-G-A, on this Yoga Mahotsav, ending 23rd of June, and get flat 54% off on any SSC subscription, be it the course one, batch one, test one, or the SSC Super Elite, in which you get access to everything under the SSC stream. Do check if you're willing to. And yes, I am talking about this SSC Super Practice, your ultimate toolkit for practice. See, everything has been divided in 6 sections: easy, medium, hard, PYP, speed improvement, and revision tests. And they are for your speed improvement, help you boost your time efficiency by solving questions in limited time, covering every relevant topic for all the subjects for tier 1 and tier 2, having 1000+ tests. And see, the best part is you can have the sectional ones also, the topic ones also, like quants, decimal fractions, divisibility, simplification, surds, percentage, ratio and proportion in English, grammar, adverbs, preposition, conjunction, voice narration, everything such as here, RC, close test, parasimbol, error spotting, fill in the blanks for computers also. So do have a look at this before you leave. We start the session now. We'll talk about this at the end of the session. Let's go. And welcome everybody for your kind words. Adarsh, Om Namah Shivaya, brother. Thank you so much. Prakta, Rishi, Jai Shri Ram Bhai, Gauri, Mohini, welcome. Gotcha. Shivani, Divyanshi, Bubbly. हाँ जी भाई, क्लास थी इससे पहले इसीलिए. इच्छा, अंश, सलोनी, नैंसी, जय जिनेंद्र, अभिषेक, रुचि, नेहा, लवकुश, रोहित, मिहिर, राधे राधे, शिवेलरस गर्ल, सुमित, नहीं, मुस्कान, राधे राधे. परसों ऋषि, कल तो भाई संडे है, माफी, परसों आ जाइएगा आप. दिल से वेलकम. थैंक यू. Yes, a person who pretends to have more knowledge or skill than they actually have. Scholar is the one who has knowledge, so can't be pretending to have. Altruist, alter. Philanthropist, the one who helps the others, doing charity works and such. Philanthropist, altruist will be the same. They don't pretend to have any knowledge. They help others, helping people and such. Visionary, the one who has a vision, thinks about the future and such. So yes, charlatan is the one who pretends to have more knowledge. You can call a fraud also, a close synonym, a fraud. Obstinate is going to be stubborn, exactly. The one who is not willing to surrender, who is not willing to understand, he will be in his own way, not following what you said. Compliant, the one who will follow your orders, comply with your orders. Yielding, the one who will surrender. Tolerant will tolerate you. The one who is not going to will be obstinate, stubborn, and such. Ram Ram. Scholar, erudite, adamant, stubborn, fastidious. Thank you, Visal. Feign and pretend. Neha. Sorry, the session wasn't visible, so it took 10 minutes to get it visible. Free marks. Nope. Neha, C is better. See, he don't actually SSC keeps on asking such questions, so to make the test relevant, I'm putting these. Otherwise, I'm not willing to do anything such. They put models with a V2, doesn't exist. They put Mr. Surya and have, doesn't exist. And many such variations. They put did with a V2, hardly with a not. Everyone knows them, but yes, they are quite common in examinations. So avoiding all these variations. But they do ask, so I'm just putting he doesn't, just one option. He didn't is possible, but didn't cannot take an SES after them. He doesn't want to be a part of the controversy. Done. Quite easy. A can of worms, insects, not going to be beneficial for us anyway until you belong to China, may be edible for you. A can of worms, insects, is going to be a source of problems for us. Source of problem for us. So, a source of creating a host of new problems. Can of worms, those insects. Har Har Mahadev, Sakshi, Arya, Utkarsh. Ruchi. Thank you. You can't start with Q. Chivalrous girl. See, so small but so meaningful. Try to answer unanimously. Just one answer is possible. Take your time, no problem. We are in a class. Priya Zagarwar. Absolutely correct. Done. So, one more comment from your side to be unanimous. So, what's the answer? A, B, C, D. Quick. A, B, C, D. Quick. One more comment, please. For the fifth one. A, B, C, D. That's a good statement. Thank you, those who are saying C. This is actually a photocopy of that statement. Many of you have been my regular students. Those who are not, no problem. Remember this line if you have come across. Along the northern frontier of India, correction please, one more question, is seen the Himalayas, mighty in their own splendor. May I have the correction please? Oh my goodness. Neha, speechless. I'm sure there must be a smile on your face also with something that you have done. Similar to that example of yours, in the northern frontier of India lie the Himalayas. Respect unlimited. Exactly. Thanks everyone. Thanks everyone. This is the same. Feel the sentence. Inversion it is. So, in the middle of the desert, adverb of place, lay the ruins of, ruins of a civilization. It's the ruins of the civilization which once flourished. Superb. Superb. I'm praising the question, I'm praising the answer also. Superb. In the middle of the desert lay the ruins of a civilization which once had flourished. Done. In the middle of lay the ruins of a civilization, absolutely. QR. Perfect. Now, Sakshi, never be. No, desiccate is all correct. Let me show you. No, 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 no. DESICCATE. 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 Say good evening, brother. Remove the moisture from something, cause to become completely dry. Coconut, I'm sure you have heard of. So that's correct. I was typing this and got the suggestions desiccated. I think it was coconut. Coconut, yes it is. Desiccated. Remember this? Desiccated coconut. Rahul, perfect answer. Yep. Now, camouflage seems good to me. Thank you. You got it this time. Euphoria seems good to me. You good, phoria, state of mind, fine. Desiccate is now true. Correct. Science looks good, but has a T. You got this time. Gunjan, good evening. Got it? Exactly. So whatever the pronunciation, haven't checked precisely, it has a T in between. Shus with a T-I-O sound. Camouflage, hidden one, just like the army clothes. They can hide themselves in those bushes, trees and plants. Euphoria, happy state of mind. Desiccated coconut, dry. And conscientious. I was aware what to do, what not to do. I had the conscience, conscience if you pronounce. Perfect. Disguise. Wow. Free marks in examinations, voice and narration. Nitish, never be. Avijit. Hit the hay is exactly equal to hit the sack we had a couple of days ago. No problem. Exactly. Change the situation which surprised everyone. You can take help of the conclusion. During the intense debate, the minister suddenly blank space, surprising everyone. What can surprise everyone? A sudden change in momentum or anything such. Yes, turn the table, sudden change. Sudden change which can surprise everyone. Hit the hay, hit the sack, go to bed, go to bed. Spill the milk, remember? Cry over spilt milk. No need to worry about that because it can't be undone anymore. Not the situation he is. And running in circles is to be the same. not being updated, running in circles, be the same, and same, which cannot surprise everyone. He turned the tables, a sudden change which surprised everyone. Change the situation. Hit the sack, hit the hay, go to bed. Rohit. Nancy. One of the key differences between each and every lies here. Spill the milk is not loop, Mohini. Running in circles is loop. Nancy. Say, one of the key differences between each and every is both behave the same, somehow fine, but each is a pronoun, is an adjective, is an adverb also. Every is not a pronoun. Is an adjective? I don't think so, it's an adverb. I don't think so, the little I know, it's an adverb. My camera went off, changing in 5 seconds. Don't worry. Yes. So each is a pronoun, can be the subject. Every is not a pronoun, and every of the documents impossible. You have never ever heard of this. Every one of the documents could have been a possibility. Say each here, each of the documents, each of them, not every of them, every one of them possible. She said, why did you leave early yesterday? She asked, know that, okay, why? She said, no problem, but asked should have been better. Why I leave, not allowed in the past tense. That is past indefinite already. Past indefinite goes past perfect. I had left, fine. I was left will be passive. Radhe Radhe, no problem. Sandeep. Everybody, everyone, everything. Every is an adjective. Straight, Sahil. Great. It's not that common. Exactly. Conceal is to hide. Antonym, disguise is to hide, synonymous. Suppress will be to hide, synonymous. Protect will be to hide. Reveal, spill the beans, spilt milk will be the opposite. Resign is revoke, is cancel, straight, and synonym. Revoke, cancel, especially for a law and such. Confirm will be to make it firm. Approve will be opposite. Impose will be opposite. So all these are the antonyms. Cancel the synonym. Aman. Reveal, let the cat out of the bag. Radhe Radhe. Saloni. If you ask me, I may make a mistake once I see the options. Neha got trapped. जय महाकाल, अमन महाकाल सबकी रक्षा करें, कोई विघ्न परेशानी कभी किसी को ना हो. See, there's a confusion here, there's an ambiguity here, because if you say air, I hope you remember from articles, because it is pronounced air, H is silent here. So there may be arc, rule we can say, succession we can say here. So it may be this, but is not. Is not. These don't even look correct. Archy, A-R-C-H-Y, the only way. Now, Neha, can remember this? I think you know the order of people in a company, institution, organization. Like you ask the clerk first, then assistant manager, manager. Say I don't know, but putting example, zonal manager, cluster head. Now this MDO, CEO. That is supposed to be the hierarchy. Feel the spelling, that is ambiguous. Higher, if I say arc, the higher rule order, and drop this GH in between, you will come across HIER. Higher, that's how we get the order. Drop GH, HIER, the first one. Statements were difficult to understand, you have to mark the meaning, and not clearly expressed. Ambiguous is straight the same we keep on discussing every day in the class. Transparent will be clear. Ingenious will be clever. Honest, so will be visible. Obvious, obvious, so clear to be visible. Prakta, it happens. We are human beings. Thank you, Neha. Ranking, hierarchy. Utkarsh. Ambiguous, doubtful, bewilderment, perplexed, opaque. No, Sayal. That may be one of the meanings, but I don't remember. This is one of the meanings of the word sight. Ruchi. Exactly. Exactly. Sehmati in Hindi. Exactly. Now he gave his site. That's a place. Just like, what does your father do? He's a construction worker. He actually deals in all these things. He sells plots, area of land and such. Where is he? He's not at home right now. Has gone to the site. Remember? He has gone to the site. And nowadays on the internet, if you buy some piece of land on the internet, that is supposed to be the website, and it has the same spelling, with the same intention, with the same meaning. ये सेल देखना पड़ेगा भाई, because I remember this word site as recite. Beta, come here. Tell uncle the poem that you have mugged up. Recall. I was reciting the poem. that is recite, to try to recall from your memory, and cite is also the same. Remember, recall. So we will check what you have stated. Yes, we can say that. Support होगा additional भाई मुझे नहीं पता honestly. Sight, your eyesight, visibility and such. But if you want to marry someone, you might give your permission, your approval, your assent. You should marry him, you should not marry him, such. His proclivity, special liking towards something. If you like that, dislike, opposite, tendency, willing to, inability, negative, misfortune, negative. So the most appropriate. Let me check sight. I'm sorry, brother. Sight, to mention something or use exact words as an example to support. Thank you, Sahil. Or as a proof of what you are saying. She cited a passage from the president's speech. I just remember this word as remember, recall. She recalled a passage, remembered a passage from the president's speech. But you are correct. State the example to support, validate, prove what you are saying. Thank you. Thank you for clarity. कोई बात नहीं. It's okay. Yes, that's easy. A fixed collocation, all of us we have heard of. Yes, job crisis, economic crisis, or water crisis, or electricity crisis or such. He was told to blank space his behavior or face the consequences. Change your behavior. Something such. Otherwise, you'll have to face the consequences, or face the music, or bear the consequences. Bring about is to bring a change. You can't bring your behavior, although it means to bring some change, but you can't put behavior as the object. He was told to bring about his behavior. It is not to change your behavior. Bring something, bring me a glass of water, that way. I can't bring my behavior. So it takes change as the object. It itself doesn't mean to change. I hope I was able to explain. Act out is to be angry at someone also, and act in a specific way also. Account for, responsible for, accountable for. You are responsible for this mistake, for this problem, and such. Shape up is to change, exactly, or develop, improve, that way. Exactly. And job crisis, severe. Economic crisis, water crisis. Boom will be a positive one. How would we say severe boom? That's a negative word. Dilemma, fine, but economic dilemma, economic summit is a positive word. The highest point of a peak, hill, etc. Yes, bring about is to execute some changes as per the norms, policies, reforms. Accountable for, responsible for. Dilemma, uncertainty. Should I go there? Let's skip. No, I think I should go there, but it'll take time. I'm not going, but I think I should go there. He's invited me. Not able to decide something is dilemma. Thank you. See, he congratulated his friend. Fine. Let me congratulate you. Congratulations is a transitive verb. so you can't bring a preposition in between. He congratulated his friend on his success for the promotion. Both ways possible, but congratulated to is impossible. Drop it. And they had completed the task before sunset. Past perfect. Has, is, was, the task had been completed before sunset. Have a look. Both are correct, Nancy. Congratulate somebody on, congratulate somebody for, both are correct. Kabhi nahi, Saloni. He was congratulated is passive. That means someone congratulated him. It's a transitive verb. On, for, both ways fine. For the second object. On his success, for his promotion. Read the cloze test and feel the cloze test. Because I feel this on a daily basis. I'm live teaching and somebody calling again and again and again. At least let me teach, and it creates disturbance for you guys too. Mobile phone has n number of features, but this bombardment of notifications, pop-ups, it has one of those close options also. Answer carefully. Pick the most appropriate one. Carefully. Neha. Nancy. Just answer the first one. Just answer the first one first. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Please, please, please. Because the first one is not correct. The way this was not correct. Sorry, this one. You can change your behavior, but you can't bring about your behavior. You bring about changes. Changes is not the object. Feel this again. Incorrect. सेक्शनल मॉक ही है भाई, इंग्लिश ही है. आप लिखें क्या कुछ ऐसा चाहिए स्पेसिफिकली. अगर हुआ तो वुड लव टू. इंग्लिश ही है, सिर्फ इंग्लिश. 25 questions, a minimum of, and then we can have additional questions in the time available. Now we are learning here. See everyone. The object is not mind or brain. Feel this. Everyone. That's what the job of a teacher is, to show you where you can commit those mistakes. In this digital age, attention spans have gone. Constant bombardment of notifications, pop-ups, updates has blank space our brains. Fine. Brains, not even their function. Or you can say function. Evolved will be a positive one. Yes, distracted our brains or its function. But the object is not brain, object is way. How would you distract the way? No problem, Esther. Okay? Reform will be a positive word, Bhavna. You bring reforms, policies, norms, that's a positive word. They have changed the way our brains function. And that's the change. Attention span has gone down. Bhavna. Okay? Doubts welcome? No problem. Remember the object is way, not brain. Now all are okay. Sure. Have a look at the third one again, everybody here. The sentence is, this has resulted in a decline in productivity and blank space work output. We have two answers. Progressive, that means positive. Substantial, that is positive. Neha with the only correct answer. No problem. Let the close test be difficult. Substandard. Below that standard. Below that standard. Didn't you see the decline in productivity? First thing. And blank space work output. With the help of these distractions, decline in productivity and work output is not progressive. How would you say it's progressive? That's not matching the tone of the author. It says attention span have gone down, not up. The tone is negative. Decline in productivity and progressive work output won't match. Decline in productivity. There should be a negative word. Substantial, positive. Progressive, positive. Intensified will be increased. The work output is low. Okay, somebody is calling. Okay, I will do this after the class. Somebody is calling again. It creates disturbance, distraction, which will result in low output, not high. Don't be sorry. Nana, Saloni. That's one keyword, or phrase, that's another phrase. It has resulted in this and that. Neha, alternative will be do this or do this. That's the alternative. We don't have another point as the solution. That's the first. I agree you are correct, but you better know we have to pick the most appropriate ones. And that's the first one. So the first one can't be the alternative. May I say that, Neha? The first one cannot be the alternative. The first one has to be the solution, then we may have the other alternatives then. Thank you. And the last, quite easy, solution ending at a positive note. Yes, isn't it? Oh, sorry. I clicked without checking. A good close test. My feelings before you. In the digital age, attention span have declined. That's why we feel problems in RCs, in close test, in parasymbols and such, the reading ones. Can mug up vocabulary, can mug up grammar, can't mug up an RC. The constant bombardment of notifications, pop-ups and social media updates has blank spaced the way our brains function. Brains are functioning now, brains were functioning back then, but things have changed. Distract the brain, can't distract the way it performs in action. The way has been changed, reshaped. Reform is a positive word. Reforms. Evolve is a positive word. Distract way, not possible. Now, people find it hard to concentrate, I would say. People find it hard because of that. Concentrate on a single task for more than a few minutes. Reflect. Reflection is going to be think about that. Not everyone thinks about something. Determine is not the value or find the exact value of. Yes, concentration or focus. Hover in the air. Aircraft, spacecraft, hovercraft. Not appropriate. This has resulted in decline in productivity. Productivity is going down and work output is also going down. Substandard. Remember the keyword sub? Inspector, sub-inspector. Main clause, subordinate clause. So not that standard, substandard. Reduction in that work output. Substantial is a positive, progressive positive, intensified positive. Experts suggest that digital detox, that means away from digital world, leave it for some time, may be the solution to regaining focus. Yes, if they were mentioning two, we could say alternative. That's one. the another one, the alternative, but that's the only one. So that may be the solution to regaining focus and ending at a positive tone now. Engaging in mindfulness, reading, uninterrupted activities can help increase our attention span, which is declined. Increase, that's a negative one. Go down. Shorten is negative. Conclude, the attention span. Finish, no, 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 no. Lengthen, strengthen, increase. No thanks. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Sayal will help you every single day, brother, but still keep the tone into mind. Keep the objects of the verb or the adjectives for the nouns into consideration, and I'm sure won't commit a mistake. We'll try to have. Hold on, अभी मैंने नहीं कहा कि क्लास खत्म है. कल अपन ने कुछ कम की थी ना, आज थोड़ा सा देख लेते हैं. Let's have some more questions. The duration is just 41 minutes. Let's have some more. Next. हाँ, सब लोग मिलके भगा रहे हैं. क्यों भाई? Thank you, Neha. Sandeep. अभी नहीं, thank you. Nitesh, अभी नहीं. Neha, अभी नहीं. Adarsh, अभी नहीं. Love and respect, brother. Sandhya, Aman. Kalpana. Suma. Utkarsh. Kalpana. Pragmatic, practical. Today I've numbered 26. (27A) agree, free marks. The typical questions with the first one. Wow, exactly, exactly. Epicurean, enjoying sensual enjoyment, especially of food, fine, drink, and such. And exactly that is. A person who believes that pleasure of food, drink, and such is the most important goal in life. Stoic will be opposite. He is indifferent to pleasure and pain. A priest, a Mahatma, opposite. Pragmatist is practical. The opposite is ideal, not at all related to believing that pleasure is the most important thing in life. Epicuria, epicure, Epicurean, SSC has asked. Scarcely is an adverb, and you start a statement. Gourmet, we can say, but gourmet is a positive word. That's a little negative, the little I know. Hedonist also in the same list. Sayal, absolutely, brother. Gaining pleasure is the most important thing in life. Hedonist, honestly, is correct. Scarcely, he, impossible. You can't start a sentence with an adverb and then put the subject. Adverbs don't modify nouns and pronouns. Scarcely had he stepped out of the car when. Perfect. Hardly, barely, scarcely, followed by when, plus inversion. That's it. Hedonist also. Epicure also. Epicure is for food and drink. Hedonist in the other sensual ways. Exactly. These questions are to give you the boost. I got the last wrong. We'll get this correct for sure. The politician's speech was nothing but a red herring. Clues intended to distract someone. Clues intended to distract someone. Just like people here say, I don't know, they're in South India or say other parts of the nation, they say, I'm sure. If you hold a red piece of cloth before an ox, he may get distracted and may kill you, may attack you also. Something such, if you have heard. that rad piece of cloth may distract a bull, an ox, and such. So clues intended to distract someone. Distraction, exactly. Misleading distraction, perfect. Reena said, would you help me with this file? Reena asked, okay. Word, conjunction please. She didn't tell. Two options possible. If I, what about would? You can't drop words. %5 battery left. Turning on ultra battery saver. At least turn on the display, brother. No problem. Okay. Embarrassment. Hmm. Exactly. Double R, double S. Double R, double S. And incessant, without stopping. Without stopping, that means continuous. Cease is to stop. Ceaseless will be continuous again. Disruptive, interrupting in between. Delayed, interrupting in between. Halting, stopping. Cease less. And both the words mean the same. Cease is to stop. Cess is to stop. Incessant, without stopping. Ceaseless, without stopping. Synonym. Embarrassment, double R, double S. No double R, no double R, no double S. इस जन्म में तो नहीं हो पाएगा. Exactly, that they provoked. So you need something horrible here. Thank you. Let's finish 7 more questions and then we will turn off the session. Actually, we started at 6:11, so it is a little delayed. Resuming. His views on the issue were so blank space, maybe good, maybe bad, that they provoked criticism. Must be bad. Liberal is free, having liberty, won't provoke criticism. Moderate, having moderate intensity, won't provoke. Ordinary, why would provoke widespread criticism? Remember, radical changes, total change. In this context, totally opposite. That's why provoked widespread criticism. Company will launch the product next week. Will launch, future indefinite. The new product will be launched. What about will? No will there, no will there, will be launched, perfect. 7 more to finish. You too. Take care. Suman. We need a negative word there. Yep, radical. Till 40. Perfect. Withdraw. Bhavna, her application after receiving another job offer. I applied in your company, but I'm not willing to get a job now because I've got another job offer. So I take my application back. Perfect. Yes. Manager instructed the staff to avoid random decisions without consultations. That means you shouldn't take those or any decision without consultation. You should avoid negative decisions. Okay. Now, beneficial, positive. Justified, do not need consultation. Collective decisions may mean something positive. Arbitrary, random decisions, nope. Without consultation, you can't take those random decisions. And she decided to take back her application after receiving another job offer. Pull out is to take back. Put off, postpone, call off, cancel a meeting or such, postpone a meeting or such. And turn down, reject. I asked my manager, but he turned me down, rejected my proposal. Turn down will be electricity gone. No problem. Cell antonym. Antonym. See, he's enough wise. Quickly. Use the word enough before a noun. I have enough money, enough friends, enough jobs, for example. Use the word enough after the adjective or adverb. He's enough wise? No, he's wise enough, strong enough, tall enough, bold enough, mature enough, beautiful enough, etc. So he's enough wise, he's wise enough. Wisely, so and enough, both are adverbs doing the same job. Don't use both together. Improvement must be there. Frivolous, something not important. Something not important. So exact opposite, important. Playful, not serious. Silly, minor, three more. Others. Neha, you are not wrong, but it'll be horrible to put two adverbs in the beginning. Basically, we put adverbs MPT at the end. We have a better choice. I'm sorry. No, 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 no. Yes, 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 yes. The factory was forced to shut down. Enough. RP, just one statement. Why? After facing huge losses over the last 3 years. Okay. Or the factory was forced to shut down over the last 3 years after facing huge losses. Both ways it is going to be fine. RP, done. Just one statement starting with RP. Last slide. and finishing at a what should I say, some easy note. Obviously, he is one of the more talented, most talented. So, done. Superlative. In the group, you're talking about the whole group, the most talented. And in actually, this is dispense. Dispense with or dispense. Maybe the negative in dispense. So, not DES, not Z out there, no C. Dispense. Indispensable cannot be removed. Part and parcel. The most important part of something is the indispensable part of something. That's all I had in this session. Kindly inform the other students who are willing to study. Would love to have some more or many more sessions such. Thank you so much. Very important here. If you have any objection, feel free to say. Before I leave, let me inform you. Now Oliveboard has this re-attempt feature also. You can attempt, yes, you can re-attempt your mocks also. If your marks are not up to the mark, try again, score higher this time. So you attempt first, you analyze your mistakes, you re-attempt your mock in order to learn and practice those mistakes that we made. Exclusive for super elite users. Okay, and yes, work hard. All of us will have, I wish and pray and work hard, will work hard together with you to get your photos out here. Because last year we had 6,500 plus selections with the toppers being from Oliveboard. Thank you so much for being here. Stay connected. See you on Monday at the same time. Thanks a lot. And do inform the others. Would be happy to have many more here. Okay. You can feed me back with the level of mocks also I am creating. I am preparing. Totally mine. If they are up to the mark, okay. If they are easy, you need to go a little up. If they are difficult, you need to go a little down. Can feed me back. Thank you. Saying this on the very 5th day, not the very first day. Or I'll keep the same. Thank you everybody here. नहीं प्रिया, साधारणतः स्टार्टिंग सब्जेक्ट से ही शोभा देती है. साधारणतः द फैक्ट्री वॉज शट डाउन. क्यों? एमपीटी सब पीछे आती हैं, तो वो एडवर्ब पीछे लिखना ही सही था over the last 3 years and such. Indispensable, necessary, very important. Yes, the medical dispensaries also. Thank you, Neha, Adarsh, love and respect, brother. Shivam, Saloni, Bhavna, Disail, Sayal, Neha, Shikha, Vaibhav, thanks, brother. Aman, Pragta, Saloni. नहीं बेटा, कल नहीं, संडे नहीं. Neha, Gunjan, Gauri, Mohini, Mihir, thanks a lot, brother. Saloni, Avijit, you too. Have a great day ahead. Sandeep, one more time. Thank you. Kalpana, Bubbly, Nancy, extraordinary, remarkable, stupendous explanation, questions, and everything. Thank you. Priya, thank you. No problem, Bhavna. Thank you, everyone. Divyanshi, okay? See you. Take care. Be safe. Everybody here.